Hello, big, beautiful world out there. How are you today? This is Marla Dee, creator of the clear and simple way to get free of clutter and get organized at last. Here we are in the year 2020, and as I've mentioned before, this whole year long, Clear and Simple is celebrating its 20 years, helping people get free of clutter and get organized the clear and simple way. So much fun. And every month we're doing a different area of your space or your life. And this month we're going to talk about the most loaded area of all, your paper. Paper piles, paper pain. I'll have you know that help with paper is the number one reason that people reach out to Clear and Simple and to professional organizers because it is so overwhelming. The paper is taking over the kitchens, the bedrooms, every horizontal surface in the office, the car, the bathroom, the laundry room. Do you have paper on top of your washer right now? A lot of people do. So it's a big problem. And we're going to be talking about it all month long. But today we're going to get you started on the clutter clearing piece. So before we dive into organizing the stuff, we want to just do a simple layer of clearing out that pastime clutter that's just built up. It's so icky, you can feel it. And I'm going to give you 3 simple choices that you can do in an hour or less. You can take your pick of these 3, and hopefully this will just start shifting the energy of the paper so that you get excited to do more, because we'll definitely give you more after this. So number 1 is called the hour of power. So much fun. All you do is set your timer for an hour. You can choose if you want to do a room in your home or office, or if you want to cruise through the whole home. That would be super fun. So once that timer starts, I want you to have a bag handy, and you're going to cruise through your space, and you're just going to grab the paper that you know is trash. Old receipts. Oh my gosh, who has magazines and post-it notes and newspapers, and you open the mail and the envelopes are still sitting there. So just grab that obvious trash and throw it in the bag. Have a place to throw your shred as well, and just really enjoy getting that layer of the clutter of the paper out of your space. So that's option 1. Number 2 is called clear the counter. This is specifically about your kitchen counter. So how many of you right now have a pile or piles of paper, probably lots of mail, sitting on the kitchen counter or the dining room table? This is the number 1 area of paper pile pain in American homes today, according to numerous studies and questionnaires. So the idea here is you're going to gather all that paper together that's on your kitchen counter, so it's in one big pile, and then you're going to sort into 4 smaller piles. And I want you to put a little post-it note label for each of these 4 piles. So the acronym is RAFT, which stands for Read, Action, File, or Toss. And remember, all you're doing is sorting. You're not stopping to do anything with the paper. So you're going to pick up each piece from that big pile, and you're going to plop it down in either do I need to read it, take an action on it, file it, or toss it. So you're doing a super fast sort. You're going to be amazed at how quickly this goes. I always like people to think of it as sorting the laundry. When you're sorting, you're just whites, darks, and delicates. But you don't stop in the middle of the sort and go wash that shirt. Just get the sort done. When you're finished with the sort, you're going to take the read pile and move it to the place in your home where you actually do your reading, which is typically not the kitchen counter. Take your action papers to the location and hopefully a container in your home that you take care of your action papers. The file pile needs to go to where your physical files actually are. And then you're going to do trash or shred for the toss. So believe it or not, you can actually get through a pretty big mountain of paper in less than an hour if you just sort into raft. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3, do the desktop. So this would be either in your home or in your office. But it's amazing to me how some people can even work on their desk because it's covered with all kinds of stuff and lots of paper. So what you're going to do for your desktop is similar to what you did for the kitchen counter. Gather all the paper into a big pile, sort into read, action, file, or toss, and then move those piles of paper to the spot in your office where they actually need to go. Have fun when you get to that toss, the shred. You're going to be amazed at how much of that mountain of paper that lives on your desk is actually trash. It blows me away every time. Typically, the action pile is only about 10 to 20% of that whole mountain of paper. So that's called do the desktop. When you get done, my invitation is to really step back and take a look. Let yourself feel the difference in your body and in your brain, what you just did, and celebrate that. Okay? Why don't you have fun cooking a special meal at your kitchen counter? Why don't you sit down at your clear desktop and really take in the difference of how it feels to work on that desk and know that you did that very quickly. So that's my invitation to get you started for clearing the clutter of the paper piles. And I hope that this truly helps you. And please come back and join us for more throughout the year. Talk to you soon.